The US stocks are taking a hit over the US and Iran tensions and over the question marks coming from the Fed. Here's your stock market wrapped in everything you need to know that happened today. I've made a separate video over the latest update between the United States and Iran tensions, so you guys can go watch that. I'm not going to go into it too deeply in this video, but I will talk about the Fed and what's going on there, as treasuries are right now set for their longest run of losses. We're also seeing a lot of price pressures over the Fed's minutes that was released yesterday, which has really revealed to investors a deep divide within the Fed over the future of rate cuts and what should happen. A 2-point rate cut is still expected by the end of the year, but that could very well change. As we know, we're getting a new Fed chairman, and as I've said before, historically he has been very vocal about not making rate cuts. But again, all that can change. And tomorrow we are going to get an inflation reading that is going to help determine what this future looks like a little bit more. And it really could determine if there will be more rate cuts or less rate cuts in the future. And so why you should care about that and why that's important is that is going to determine the US dollar, and that is also going to determine the US stock market as well. As we've seen a little bit of a dip in the US dollar, typically speaking, if the US dollar weakens, money will be moved from the US market to markets abroad, and we could be seeing a dip year in the US market. But again, tomorrow's reading will give us a better indication of what is really going on. And meanwhile, on Thursday, Walmart posted their earnings, and it was a slightly better than expected earnings, but it did flag some headways over its guidance for the rest of the year, as shares in the company fell 1% on Thursday. And Walmart is typically seen as a huge indicator of consumer spending, which is very important in the general economy. But that's all the news you need to know for today. I'll keep you guys updated as soon as something happens. For now, peace.